Hey, how's it going everybody? It's me, Scott. Welcome to one last time. Welcome to an unboxing. This game is a game that's eluded me for a very long time. For no other reason other than I just never quite picked it up. I've heard a lot of good things, but never picked it up. I was ordering something else and I saw it and I was like, I may as well just add it to the cart. So this is Cascadia by Randy Flynn, illustrated by Beth Sobel, by AEG and Flatout Games. Let's have a little look at the back here. So we're talking 30 to 45 minutes, 1 to 4 players, and 10 and up. Cascadia is a gorgeous spatial puzzle game for the whole family. Take a journey to the Pacific Northwest as you complete to create the most harmonious ecosystem in Cascadia. Turns a simple, select a tile / token, set and place each into your expanding ecosystem. Earn points by fulfilling wildlife goals and creating the largest habitat corridors. With variable scoring goals, each game of Cascadia brings a new spatial puzzle to your table. And you can see here kind of you're putting these tiles out and then you're putting animals on top of those tiles. There are the scoring conditions. We'll delve into this and have a little look. You guys, I suspect most of you, if you're watching this video, have either seen this before or thinking about buying it for the first time. Let me know your thoughts on it if you have played it already. We've got a rulebook. The rulebook is not particularly heavy from the looks of things. There's some info about the region of Cascadia. There's the components pieces here, setup, gameplay overview, turn summary, endgame scoring, wildlife scoring cards, and solo mode and a variant mode. And then all the rest of this looks like it's about achievements and how things score and what things mean. So love that. Okay. Nothing too heavy there, as we kind of expected. We've got some punch boards with some tiles on, so these probably are not going to show up very well considering I've chosen the green ones. But you can see here we've got kind of desert and forest, I'm guessing, and we're maybe looking to put a bear or a fox on here, or both. I don't know quite how it works, but you can see these tokens have this, and then you've got one here which has got, well, you can't really see it, but this has got 3 things on and some sort of swamps maybe, or rivers, or whatever these are. And then we've got some shore-based tiles over here as well. So lots of different tiles that look like they're probably going to go into a bag, maybe, not 100% sure. So that's all of those. Let's just have a look at the punch board size. So they are 3 wide, or 3 sort of hex, and feels pretty sturdy as you would expect, I guess, from a game that's been kind of this well pushed. And then we've got these little pine cones, which I don't know what they're for. I wonder if they're like a wild or allow you to take an extra action or something along those lines. Then we have a load of tokens. Maybe these are going in the bag. That makes more sense, right? So we have, what have we got? We've got little wooden tokens with fish on them. Maybe a salmon, don't know. There's one with a deer, an elk, a moose. I'm not great with wildlife. I know this is a fox. Oh, hold on. These are stuck together. I know this is a fox. I can confirm that. And then a bird of some kind. Right? Is there any others? There's a grizzly bear. Let's just grab that as well so you can see that one. I think that's the last one from what I can see here. So there we go. We've got those tokens. And there is a whole host of those that are going to help with placements. Let's just chuck these back in the bag for a second. Okay. And then we have some cards. What do we have here? Now, this is the Kickstarter version, so there's a little extra bit in here, but we have these giant cards. I'm not sure if they're even going to fit on the screen, or maybe they are. Okay, so we can see here grizzly bears, and for pairs of grizzly bears, maybe 4 pairs equals 27 points, so that's kind of 2 adjacent to each other and none around them, I would guess. Do like it when you get a card that maybe explains itself really well without having any idea how the game works. So grizzly bear families, so this is an ant shape and various other things. So scores per groups of bears with no other bears next to it. It does say it at the bottom there as well. More grizzly bears, and then we're into elks. I won't show you all of these on the zoom in, but just so you can see kind of the different scoring conditions. And then if we look through these here, we've got more elks, red foxes, hawks. I almost said a hawk. I did get the salmon right, who knew? And there you go. And then a family variant, so having various in there. So that's the piece there, the scoring cards. Then we've got this, which includes 5 wildlife scoring cards on 1 rule sheet. May as well have a little look, right? these got different backs. They have, look, so grizzly bears, elks, there's the scoring card, salmon. I like those, I like the art on that, very nice. Okay, then we've got this, we've got a rule card, so this is telling you how these things score, and on the back we've got grizzly bears, elks, red foxes want to be surrounded by a bit of everything, and more on the hawks there as well. So looks like their particular scoring. We'll keep those separate for now until we learn how to play the game. We then have some bags to put things in. We have a scoring pad, so how we're going to score for bears and all of the animals, and then I'm guessing regions that are next to each other. Lots of those included as well. Very nice. And then we do have finally a little bag which has some branding on as well, and I guess we're putting the animal tokens in here, all the tiles in here, not 100% sure. I presume the animal tokens go in this and then you draw them out. But there you go, that's everything in the game. I can't really talk to you too much about how this plays. I will unbox this, get everything out, put it in the box so you can see how it goes back in the box. And then we'll get this to the channel. We'll do a how to play, sort of learn to play video on members, and then we'll play through solo on the channel at some point. If you want to see those early, go and check out YouTube members right now. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if this is better than, what I'm really intrigued about is this better than Harmonies? Is that what it's called? I think it's called Harmonies, right? Is it better than that? Because that's the other one that I've got and do play a reasonable amount. So and I've always had my eye on Forest Shuffle, and for some reason I've always, probably because of the theme, I've always linked this Forest Shuffle and Harmonies together. And maybe Earth, I don't know why that's the case, but I've got Earth coming from the Kickstarter, so we'll do an unboxing when that arrives as well. There you go, this was Cascadia. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. See you all again soon. Okay, just a quick summary. I removed the insert just to make it all fit a little bit easier. It's all coming in bags, so I feel like this is better than squeezing it into here. You can see, actually I didn't point this out, but these are individual tokens. These I think are your starting sort of hexes, whereas these tokens are individually sections, and you put the wildlife tokens into the bag. So we've done that. There's the rules. We'll put the lid on and we are done here. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.